Hey there, Walter here. I had just bought some new spy camera equipment for cheap prices, and I'm going to show you what they look like and how well they work, which unfortunately some of them do not work very well. So let's get started. This first one right here is this little dude, and according to the instructions, this is a T189 HD full 1080p DV spy camera. This one basically looks like a pen with a attachment on the back of it, so you can't put it in your pocket, and it's supposed to give the illusion of being a pen. With this one right here, it does have a slide open cover for the lens. Your lens is right here. It also has a detachable base where you can insert the memory card and do the charging. So that's what this looks like on this unit here. Now to turn this on, we push the button on the very top and hold that in until we get to a light, which you can see that right now. That, unfortunately, is the extent of what I can get this to do. According to the instructions, you are supposed to push the button and it's supposed to start recording. The light will flash and then we'll go out and record. The light's still staying on. So I try to turn it off. It doesn't even do anything. I hit one of the two buttons on here. You have two buttons called R and F. F is for function, R is for reset. I hit the F button, which is supposed to change the LED inside from blue to yellow. Doesn't do that. The only thing that does work is the R button for reset. If I push that, the light unit goes out. Light goes out, unit goes out, everything. So this one really isn't a good camcorder. No good spy camera. And then you get to the instructions. Now this is funny. These instructions are basically the knockoff Chinese instructions where they make actually no sense. I will read that to you. For instance, 720p video not flash. Click on off button to boot. Boot blue light normally on. Click on the switch machine. Under the blue lights flash 3 out of 720p video. Video process lamp don't suggest. A segmented automatically save 5 minutes continuous video. Click the switch button. You know what? Nah, can't make any sense of that. So, not a good camcorder. Well, I call it camcorder, but it's actually a spy camera. Next, we're going to get over to this spy pen. Now, this one I was not happy with at all. This works similar to the other spy pen that I have already. As you can probably guess from the other video I did, you have a little hole in here. That's where your lens is at. Button on the top is to turn it on. Light on the back. And then it will open up and you're supposed to be able to write with it. Now this one is different because this actually has a USB port that's built into it. So no need for memory card. So I will close this back up, and I have been able to actually get this to work. I hold the button in. There's your light right there. Okay. So now if I push the button again, it is going to start recording, and now it's recording. There is a blue light that's flashing. I'm just going over through some of my hobby craft areas and whatever else, and going through a big mess that's on my craft table and everything like that. There, I stop that. And then I can also go ahead and, I forgot to mention that on this pen, there is also a switch inside, which is a little hard to get to. It is right here, right beside the USB port. That switches from video to camera. And if I switch it over to take a camera, there, that's all set. Now it is flashing. I believe it is actually taking photos right now. Okay, actually I might have been wrong. Anyway, that is what I've got there. Now the problem I have with this camera, the seller had opened up the package. He had checked the package to make sure everything was included, which is all right. Now, the problem he had also didn't do here, he didn't list everything correctly on his description, which was through eBay. This is where I bought everything through eBay. These instructions here are in French. And I don't know about you, but I cannot read French at all. So I have no idea how to work this stuff, so I had to basically figure it all out on my own. On top of that, all the ink cartridges that came with this pen were dried out. So I gave the guy negative feedback. I just didn't agree with that at all. He had sent me an email. He asked me to send him positive feedback in return for refunding my money, but I had already shredded up the case. I can't return this, so I'm just going to leave the negative feedback. If he had given a more accurate description on his eBay listing, that would have been a different story. I could have left him probably neutral feedback. Speaking of which, with this one here, this whatever this one was I had earlier, I sent neutral feedback because the auction was alright, or it was actually an instant sale rather than an auction on eBay, but the unit didn't work, and it's just one of those weird sales through the eBay. But the guy didn't mess this unit up, so I gave him neutral feedback. Alright, our third camcorder that I'm going to try, our third spy camera, is this one right here. This one is called, if I can find it here, it does not say. It just says User's Manual. And they don't give a identification for this. Instructions are in English. I did not go through all the instructions on here. And that's okay, I figured it out anyway. This camera here has a rotatable lens for the actual lens itself. The lens head rotates. It will rotate 180 degrees. So you can have it pointing either direction or even head on. Now on this side here where the clip is, you have 6 little beads that are stuck on here. Those are actually night vision lenses. And I haven't tried it out yet, so we're going to try it out. So I have to hold this in, and instantly we get some LEDs that show up on here. Now to operate this, you have to flip a switch up. So I flip the switch. Now I believe this is recording video. So I'm just going to show this around my work table area again, how messy that is. Okay, flip that off. And then I flip up the middle one, and I believe that sends out a photo. It's either a photo or it sends out audio. I did not read it, so I don't know. But I flip it up, and now another LED is flashing, which you can see right there. So I don't know if that's audio or if that is for photos, but I'm not sure. And then this other one right here is for the night vision. So I'm going to turn my light off. Well, first I'm going to turn this on. So the night vision is on. I turn my light here off. There it goes, light is off. And I start recording. And it should be recording everything pretty well. Let's see how it looks on me. Ah! Okay. So we get to go ahead and look at all that. And that is this night vision system. I have to see how it works. Okay, light is back on again. Now, if you want to turn the LEDs off, you just have to flip the switch down. Turns the LEDs off, and you can still use it as a camera and everything. Okay, I think I was operating this wrong. That's what happens when I don't look at the instructions. So this should be running on the night vision right now, and we'll see if we can see these LEDs glowing for the night vision lamps, those little bumps that are on the front of this unit. Alright, let's see how that works out. To turn the LED back on, just flip the switch back up. To turn it off, hold the switch up for a few seconds. I believe it's 7 seconds. Yes, it flashes real quick and then it shuts off. Runs off of a memory card here, which I have plugged in. Uses a standard cell phone jack to charge it up. I actually like this one. This one turned out really good. I sent positive feedback to this one. So I'm curious to see how this works out here. So we're going to be checking that out here while I edit the video. So those are the cameras that I have to show you here. Not much else I can tell you about these cameras except one of them was alright. One of them, well, actually two of them didn't work that well. So I had to send the appropriate feedback where I felt necessary. So I'm also in the interest of getting more spy cameras. I did order another pen camera. It's supposed to be better than this one here. I actually found it off of a website. They gave their impressions of it. I can't remember the name of the website right now. And I ordered it off of Amazon, so it should be showing up tomorrow. So I'll be sending a video about that to see how well that pen camera works. So other than that, that is all that I've got to show you today. So as usual, it has been a while since I haven't been on the YouTube for about a year and a half or 2 years. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions or comments or concerns, go ahead and send it through the comments area. And remember to keep it rated E for everybody. So until next time, this is Walter, and I'm saying 7-3.